We're live.
Hey, welcome back, folks, to Goffstown High School here. We're with a matchup between Winnacunnet and Goffstown. Winnacunnet comes in 1-1, having lost to Londonderry. Goffstown comes into the contest here 3-0, having won all three games last week. A nice signature win against Alvern. A good battle on Friday. Put them up to a nice record of 3-0 to start. Winnacunnet starting lineup today. Number 5, Katie Gagnon playing shortstop. Emily Grasifa playing center field. Sam Reed at first. Zena Blokowitz is playing third base. Maddie Eaton is pitching. Alyssa Carter is playing second. Kaylee Adams is playing left. And I believe it's Jalen Snow is playing catcher today, and Lily Snow's out and right. For Goffstown, we've got Taylor Watterson in the circle today to start. Lineup for Goffstown, I'll get to that for you for the bottom half of the first, but fairly standard lineup here for Goffstown now that everyone's healthy. And Goffstown been doing a nice job with their freshmen and underclassmen. Have been doing a very nice job for Goffstown with generally 4 or 5 of them playing every game alongside some of the seniors in the team this year. And as always, thanks to GTV for allowing us to bring this game to you live. We welcome all viewers. And Kate Cagney here up for Winnacunnet, lefty. And the starter here from Taylor Watterson. Ball up. Looks like a lefty slap hitter. Yep. Nice pitch there in the outer half. And Goffstown adjusting their defense here to the slap. Great spot there by Tay. 1-2 now. Great spot for a slap hitter there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball's in the outer half there. 2-2. And the 2-2 from Taylor. Got her. Strike 3. First out of the game. Emily Grasifa coming up now. Center fielder. And first pitch swinging to short. Trink up with it. Over to Alyssa Hunt at first for nice quick out there. 6-3 for the second out of the inning. That brings up Sam Reed, the first baseman for Winnacunnet.
Now batting for the Warriors, number 14, the first baseman, Sam Reed.
And Watterson settling right in, throwing some strikes. Second time on the mound. She threw against Alvern. Good starter there from Taylor. Threw against Alvern on Friday. I actually think she picked up the win as well. She came in a tie game, and then Goffstown pulled ahead in the 5th and the 7th. Put a nice hitting display on late in the game to pull out a 14-7 win. Ball's just up. Good idea there by Tay. Up above the letters there for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike to Sam Reed here. Popped up to the right side, and Noelle Simmons calling off Alyssa for the third out of the inning, and a nice 1-2-3 inning for Goffstown. Good start there for Goffstown. I'll get you the Goffstown lineup here now in between innings. Leading off, Noelle Simmons playing second base, just made that last out. Left field, Britt LeClaire. Freshman Dana Still in right field, hitting third today. Lily Trinka hitting 4th and playing short today. Regan O'Mara behind the plate hitting 5th. Taylor Watterson, as I mentioned, in the circle hitting 6th today. Michaela Strickland's playing 3rd again today and hitting 7th. Ashley Pennard out in center field again today, hitting 8th. And Alyssa Hunt, our first baseman, hitting 9th today. Goffstown, nice deep bench this year. Again, as I mentioned, a lot of really good underclassmen. that are immediately putting an impact onto the team and onto the field today throughout the first week of the season. So we'd love to see that. Goffstown's got a nice, bright future ahead. Goffstown's got 8 seniors on the squad this year, graduating a ton of people this year, and they're looking to make one good final push and run into the state championships after losing in the quarters last year to Concord in a really, really good game. So far this year, it's been tough to kind of tell that a lot of schools have played some of the easier teams, if you will, throughout the first few weeks or first week. Kind of hard to see who the top teams are, but it seems to be so far the perennial Concord, of course. Winnacunnet to a degree as well. Sounds like they're a good team. They look very sharp in pregame here. Goffstown, of course, always up there in those rankings. Londonderry seems to be a very good team as well. They handed Winnacunnet their only loss so far this year. And we'll see how the rest shakes out. You never know. A lot of dark horses always available. Here's Noel Simmons, first pitch. Ball's up. Maddie Eaton again in the circle here for Winnacunnet. And the 1-0. Swung through there, 1-1. Good tempo, good speed here from Maddie. Probably the hardest thrower we've seen so far this year. And Noel swings through that one as well. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Noel. And the 1-2. Change up in the outer half, gets her. First out of the inning. Britt LeClaire up now. Britt's off to a very, very good start. Lefty slap hitter. Very good with the bunt and the slap. And incredibly, incredibly fast. Generally, if she gets the ball on the ground somewhere in the infield, she is gonna get on, though they do have the shift on right now where they bring the second baseman all the way in to cover on the bunt and then put the first baseman behind just to be able to cover there. Smart, good defense, well coached. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Britt. That ball's in the dirt. 2 balls, 1 strike. Looks like a changeup that just got out of her hand there. 1 ball, 2 balls, 1 strike, excuse me. 3-1 now to LeClaire.
It's going to be difficult for a pitcher going against a slap hitter, too.
Yeah, there's certain strategies around it. Honestly, you probably want to jam her. Full count now. Force her to get her hands through the zone instead of out over the plate where she can just kind of put the bat barrel on it. But see what Britt can do here. Yeah, it's a different look for sure. Full count here to Britt. And swings through that for strike 3 after getting ahead in the count. Freshman Dana still up now, playing right field today. Dana off to a very good start here for Goffstown early in the year. Hitting very, very well. Ball's up. One ball, no strikes, 2 outs here for Goffstown. 1-2-3 inning for Goffstown in the top half. And fouled into the catcher's mitt there, 1-1. Good quick tempo here from Maddie Eaton. Balls in the dirt. 2 balls, 1 strike. And the 2-1 offering. Ball to the right side there, 2-2 now. Got her on the handle. This pitcher is definitely throwing them inside, forcing them to get their hands through the zone and saying, "You're going to own the inner half and then show me what you can do." Very smart pitching. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And swung through there, 3 up, 3 down. 3 strikeouts for Goffstown to end the first. So at the end of 1, no hits, no runs, nobody left on base, no errors. Nothing doing at all for either team. And we got Waterston here stepping in the circle for the top half of the second.
Compliments to the grounds crew here. Field's looking very nice.
Yeah, field looks very, very good, especially after the very rainy early part of the season, but looking sharp right now. The green's coming in on the grass there. The nice warning track. It's looking good. I know they had some issues with home plate last year, which it wasn't squared up to the field, which was odd. I think it just shifted and settled, and so they had to dig that up, put that back in, and now it's looking sharp and fresh.
Yeah, you can definitely see the difference there with the way the boxes are laid out too.
Yes, yeah. Last year the boxes were not not squared up. It was really interesting to watch the foul line hit the middle of one of the batter's boxes. So this year looking nice and fresh.
Leading off for the Warriors, number 11, playing third base,
Zena Walkowitz up now for Winnacunnet, the 4-hitter, playing third base today for them. Ball one. And the 1-0 from Tay. Ball two. Very breezy day today. A little chilly. It's beautiful out, but probably about 55 or so out today. A little chilly with the wind. The girls don't seem to be affected, but there we go. 2 balls, 1 strike now from Taylor. Wind was gusting in early. Now it's just kind of a light breeze coming in from center. Just missed in there. 3 ball, 1 strike. Love umpires that let him know right away. He said, ball just in. So now we know what we need to do. There we go. Oh, ball was in as well. And a leadoff walk there for Zena Walkowitz. No pun intended. Maddie Eaton up now, pitcher. And the umpire just having Maddie remove her pitching towel from her back pocket, which should also be removed while she's pitching. Ball's up in the air. It's going to be foul and out of play. Good track there from Dana out in right field, but ran out of space, and ball's out of play to the right side. Small right field foul territory over there. After it hits first base, it shortens up a little bit. Ball's up. Snap, throw down to first, nothing doing. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball up, I guess, there. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Matt Eaton. And the 2-1. Way up, 3-1. Three balls, 1 strike. Hitters count here to Maddie Eaton. Gets one, but it's a little lazy fly ball into left, and Brait Leclerc tracks that ball. And nothing, no tag, nothing doing there for the first out of the inning. Good job by Tay, fighting through some high pitches there to get that first out. Alyssa Carter up now, playing second base today for Winnacunnet. 1 out, girl on first after a leadoff walk. Number 3's way up in the box. That gives you a little bit of an idea that she might be bunting here. Yep, and she does. And we're going to get that out at first. And then a big wide turn and got her. Oh, almost had her there at second.
Ooh.
Lower throw, and they would have had her on that turn there. But nice defensive play there by Taylor Watterson to get that runner out. 1-3 for the second out of the inning. Runner does move up on that sack bunt.
Nice heads-up play there.
Nice heads-up play by Noelle to throw behind the runner. Had her with a little bit of a better throw. Kaylee Adams up now, left fielder. 2 outs in the inning now. See if Goffstown can get out of this leadoff walk situation. There we go. Strike 1. Big secondary lead there from Zena Walkowitz over at second. Not the time to throw behind. Got her. Oh. I think that was a strike. Straight steal there from second to third. Probably allow that ball to go through to Lily next time, but I think it's 0-2. Yep, 0-2, so Tay way ahead here in the count. Don't want to throw something too good here on the 0-2. Ooh, just in. Good spot, good pitch from Taylor, but just missing that inside corner a few times this inning. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Kaylee Adams. It's drilled into right, and oh no, Dana off her glove. And she's going to hold up at second there. Ball just went off of Dana's glove out there and right for an E9, and unfortunately that scores a run. And that leadoff walk hurts us with that error out there and right. Number 8 batter now, Jalen or Jacqueline Snow, excuse me. Can't tell if that's an E or a C. Catcher today. Ball 1. That ball's way up in the air. And Noel's able to track that ball down. Nice track by Noel for the 3rd out of the inning. But damage done. That leadoff walk ends up hurting Goffstown. And on an error out in right field, the runner was able to score. So 1-0 Winnacunnet here coming into the bottom half of the second. Goffstown will be bringing up the 4, 5, 6 hitters. And Goffstown a little work to do here. Lily Trinka, Regan O'Mara, and Taylor Watterson up for Goffstown.
Ref just saying something about obstruction at the third base of the runner from second to third, even though the out was in the right field there.
It doesn't make any sense since she was already at third, so I can't see any obstruction there. So
Yeah,
I'm not
he
sure
must-
what he was talking about.
Yeah, I know there was no play, but I don't know. That's
There can't be obstruction. The girl's on third base.
Yeah.
So unless the third baseman is staying
Right.
between her and home plate, which would not be at all what she would be doing. There's no obstruction. So I'm not sure what he was talking about.
Yeah.
Coach Trinka kind of just laughed it off, so I'm sure there was no issue there. Trinka and O'Mara,
What's that?
Watterson coming up. First pitch swinging there, high strike, foul back. Lily off to a strong start so far this season. Good pitch there from Maddie. Outer half. Good frame by the Winnacunnet catcher as well. Ball's up. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good discipline there from Lily. And battled off there. Good piece from Trinka on the high outer half. Fight that ball off. Ball's in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lily working a count here. Two gets her on the inner half. Nice drop. Good pitch there from Maddie. Regan O'Mara up now. Swings through that first pitch. 0-1. Strike 2 to Reed. Takes that one. Outer half. Definitely the best pitcher Goffstown has faced so far this year. She is hitting her spots and mixing up her pitches and swings through that one. Strike 3. And Taylor Watterson up now, just seeing if she can help herself here. 2 outs in the inning. Off-speed pitch to start the at-bat, and Taylor just misses that one, fouls it off out of play. 0-1. And the 0-1. Ground ball back to the pitcher, and that's a 1-2-3 inning again for Winnacunnet there. So at the end of 2, Winnacunnet up 1-0. And they will be bringing their 9-1-2 hitters to the plate here in the top half of the third. Maddie seems to be really hitting her spots very, very well for Winnacunnet. And sometimes that's all you need is a pitcher that's feeling it and doing well. Goffstown's going to have to figure something out. Second time through the lineup, generally girls start hitting just a little bit better. But Goffstown would certainly like to see some fireworks before that. Good shoot there from Regan, and here we go. Lily Snow stepping into the box now for Winnacunnet, 9-hitter. And Watterson's first pitch. Bunt and fair ball. Oh, he's going to call it foul, even though it looked like there was a little bit of white there, but I think it was just on the outer half of that, right in that little seam there between
a little V.
A little V there. Would have had her out, but 0-1 now. And the 0-1 to Lily Snow. Ooh, just missing. I'm not sure where those are missing compared to Maddie's pitches, but it seemed to be just on the inner or outer half. 1-1. Up in the air. Pop up to Dana out and right. Corrals that one for the first out of the inning. Top of the order now. Kate Gagney up, and she struck out. Lefty slap hitter struck out her first at-bat. Ball's up. Outfield playing regular depth here. Grit's a little bit in. She should be a lot more in, but a little bit in. Swings through that one on the outer half. 1-1. The 1-1 just missed on the outer half. 2 balls, 1 strike now. Foul ball, yep. Just past the diving, outstretched glove of Michaela over there, which means she's positioned pretty perfectly. And a foul ball, so 2 balls, 2 strikes now. 2-2. Ooh, just missed again. Full count now. And the full count. Up in the air to the center. Pinar tracks it for the second out of the inning. Two fly balls here for Winnacunnet in the first 2 outs of the inning. Brings up Emily Grosifa. Hit into a 6-3 ground out, her first at bat. First pitch swinging. Takes ball. Ball up. Ball up again. Very tight, low zone, which could work in Goffstown's favor if they're able to zone down as well and not swing at high pitches and be a little patient. But we'll see. 2-0. That ball's down and in. 3-0 now. And the 3-0. Well, does not get that call, and that's ball 4. Very, very tight zone. Don't mind it with good pitching. Makes sense. First baseman Sam Reed up now. She popped out to Noel to end the first. Her first at bat. Snap throw down, and she is not going to take off. And I think that was ball 1. Again, I can't really see in and out up here, so maybe they're missing badly, but they certainly look like they are very close. 1 ball, no strikes. Inner half. Ball again. (2-0) now to the dangerous Sam Reed. Ground ball to third. Kayla's up with it, over to first, and they're out of the inning. And in the middle of 3 here, Winnacunnet's up 1-0 on Goffstown. Goffstown will be bringing the 7, 8, 9 hitters to the plate. That's Michaela Stricklis, Ashley Pinard, and Alyssa Hunt. And Goffstown's going to need to figure something out here as Maddie Eaton has been lights out so far in the first couple of innings with 5 strikeouts and a lazy ground ball to the pitcher in her first 6 batters. See if Goffstown can change their fate here a little bit, maybe take some pitches. She is throwing a little bit up in the zone, and the umpire hasn't been calling any of those high strikes, so maybe Goffstown can think about some small ball or being a little more patient up there. On the flip side of that strategy, though, is that, you see a pitch that you like to hit against a pitcher that's throwing spots, you should probably swing at it. So 2 schools of thought, some fun strategy conversations I'm sure that the coaches are having with the girls for their hitting approach. Kayla Strickland stepping into the box now. And Matt Eaton's first offering here to Matt. Ball's up. Mac flashing bunt, getting the girls a crash. swung straight back. Good hack there. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Ooh, high strike there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nice change up there by Matt Eaton now. And the 1 ball, 2 strike count. Throws the rise, strikes her out for the 7th straight out for Maddie. And Ashley Bernard up now. And first pitch here from Matt Eaton to Ashley Bernard. Showing bunt, pops it right up to the pitcher for the 2nd out of the inning. Alyssa Hunt coming up now for Goffstown.
Now batting for the Lady Cruisers. Number 8, playing first base, Alyssa Hunt.
And the offering. Swung through, strike 1. And the 0-1 from Matt Eaton. Down the middle, strike 2. And the 0-2 coming up here to Alyssa. Ball's up. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball 2. Good eye there from Alyssa. Goffstown's really got to make sure they're zoning down there. Maddie Powers got 6 strikeouts so far, and 2 2/3, and all of them were on high pitches. That one's right down the middle for strike 3. And at the end of 3, it's still 1-0 Winnacunnet. Goffstown has struck out 7 times in their first 9 at-bats, and Maddie Eaton is still throwing a no-hitter. And since it's Goffstown TV, I can say those words out loud. Winnacunnet's bringing their 4, 5, 6 hitters up. That's Zena Walkowitz, Maddie Eaton, and Alyssa Carter. And Tay Watterson's still in the circle for Goffstown. Throwing pretty well, walked a couple girls, and one of those bit her a little bit. Nice sack bunt after the walk, got her to 2nd, and then straight steal to 3rd, and then the girl, following girl, flew out to right, but unfortunately went off Dana's glove, and that scored a run, and then quickly got out of the inning right after that. So that's the only run of the game so far. The walk, sack, bunt, and error and right. Zena Walkowitz was the run scorer from that aforementioned scenario I just gave you as she walked her first at bat. Drilled in the left, and it might stay in. It does. Warning track, and Britt's up with it, and a double there. Still only a double there for Zena Walkowitz, swinging first pitch. Brings up Maddie Eaton now. Maddie flew out to left her first at-bat after a pretty lengthy at-bat. It takes a ball, and I'm not sure where that's missing. It certainly seems like those pitches are very similar to what Maddie is throwing. Maybe it's the catcher framing is the difference, but man, I don't know. Popped up really, 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 really high, but out of play, just behind the visiting dugout. 1-1. And the 1-1 from Tay. In the dirt, nice stop by Regan O'Mara back there. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Matt Eaton. First base is open. No outs in the inning, though. Like to see a pop-out strikeout here. Ground ball up the middle, and that's going to score a run. And they throw all the way through. Luckily, Regan was able to knock that ball down. Leadoff double and a single. Scored there. Hard hit ball up the middle from Matt Eaton. And they'll courtesy run for the pitcher here. That brings up Alyssa Carter, who was the sacrifice bunter, her first at-bat. Courtesy runner here for the pitcher is number 6. And Alyssa Carter stepping into the box here, as I mentioned, sack bunt, her first at-bat. And sack bunt. Oh, nice bid by Regan. Diving attempt just out of her gloves reach there. That was real nice effort there from Regan. Quick out of the box, nice diving effort.
Give it a 10.
Yeah. 9 out of 10. 10 out of 10 was she caught it, but 9 out of 10. Still, incredible effort. Just needs a minute. She landed square on her chest. Catch her breath there for a second. All right, here she is now. Good. 0-1 now to Alyssa Carter. Squaring again. Sack bunt to first, although nobody at second, unfortunately, but they had her. They had her at second if anybody was covering second there. But another sack bunt there for Alyssa Carter, second of the day. As a coach, you gotta love having players that can do that. Kaylee Adams up. She was the one that flew out to right that just hit off of Dana's glove out there. Ball's out. And the 1-0. Ball's up, 2-0. And the 2-0. Ball's in the dirt. 3-0 now. And ball 4. First and second now with 1 out in the inning. There's Jocelyn Snow up now. Apologies to the Snow family if they're listening if I'm butchering your first name. Drilled into left. That's going to stay in, I think.
It's gone.
It's gone. First pitch swinging, and Tay's getting a lot of the plate. So first pitch swinging there. 3-run home run for the number 8 hitter, Jacqueline Snow. And that breaks the game a little bit open here. 4-0, Winnacunnet.
Should be 5, right, Jim?
Yeah, I got. Yes, apologies. 5-0. That was a 3-run home run. 5-0. Thank you for that correction, Brian. And Coach Drinkout to settle Tay down. Tay not getting those corners today, and that allows hitters when they're not getting. The zone's very tight. It allows hitters to really kind of pick their pitches. But on the flip side, Goffstown has not been able to figure out Maddie Eaton at all. She's been hitting her spots and mixing up her pitches really well. And has 7 strikeouts and 9 batters so far for Goffstown.
For the viewers at home, that was approximately 4 feet right of the left foul pole.
Yeah, barely inside the foul pole, barely over the fence.
Yep.
So only place on the field that I don't think we can get our camera, but very, very, very close to hitting off the fence and or being foul. First pitch swinging, high strike. 1 out in the inning. 5-0 Winnacunnet. Fouled off. 0-2. Holy Snow flew out to right, her first at bat. And swings through that one for the second out of the inning, strike 3. And Saylor, after giving up a home run, able to come right back and fire 3 straight strikes and get a strikeout. So good resilience there shown by Tay. Top of the order now, Kate Gagne up again. She struck out her first at bat and flew out to center. Her second at bat, swings through the first pitch there. And she's probably lucky she did, because if she touched the ball, I think she was out of the box and that would have been an out. And the 0-1 from Tay. Outside, 1-1.
And looks like we have about 6 viewers.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for listening in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Popped out of play. 0-2. I'll have to stay awake up here. Lefty slap hitters can put one right back up here in the press booth, and I like my teeth, so we're gonna keep them. 1 ball, 2 strikes here now to Kate Gagne. Popped up, and that might be. Oh, nice track by Brittany in foul territory. Great track by Brittany out there for the third out of the inning. And Goffstown's out of it, but major damage done there by Winnacunnet after a leadoff double, and a single scored her, then a sacrifice bunt, a walk, and a home run. So 5-0 Winnacunnet here in the middle of the 4th inning. Goffstown's bringing the top of the order to the plate right now. Goffstown trying to find a way to get on base here. Maddie Eaton is hitting all of her spots and throwing a very good game so far. A lot of game left, though, for Goffstown to come back and put a charge into this. Top of the order for Goffstown, as I mentioned, Noelle Simmons, Britt LeClaire, and Dana Still coming up. And unfortunately, all 3 of them struck out in the first inning. The second time through the order is generally a better time through, as they've gotten a little used to seeing her pitching. Maddie's making some landscaping changes out there in the circle. Each pitcher has a little bit of a different style, and it can certainly mess with things. Some girls swing their foot around the back and create a divot, like she just stepped in. Some are straightforward. Some barely even drag their foot. Very interesting for pitchers, and I am certainly, when I played baseball, I was very finicky about everything, so if there was a little hole in the batter's box, I had to fill it in, so I can only imagine what pitchers must feel.
So you were a pitcher?
I was not. I was a center field leadoff hitter all through college. Back about 80 pounds ago, Brian. About 80 pounds.
Yeah.
25 years ago.
Yeah, I only made it to 12 years old. I don't know. And like maybe 60 pounds.
There you go. Love it. Noelle Simmons up now. And first pitch. Good hard hack there by Noelle. Swung through that. Fouled right back. Just missed. Love reminiscing with everyone about their positions. And the 0-1 here to Noelle. Ball back again. 0-2.
I was a member of GJB.
Goffstown Junior Baseball.
Yeah.
Wonderful. A lot of success in recent years. 0-2. And tries to raise her eyes there with a rise ball. Smart pitching from Maddie Eaton. And the 1-2. Popped up. I can't tell if that's going to stay in. It looks like it's going to get out, and it does. Spoiled out high strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Noelle. One ball, 2 strikes. 5th pitch of the at-bat here after that foul ball. Ball's in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good eye there from Noelle. Good at bat from Noelle. Let's see if she can find some green here. Ball's up, full count. Payoff pitch coming here from Maddie Eaton. 7th pitch of the at-bat. Oh, called strike 3 on the lower inner half. For the first out of the inning there. And again, it just seems like those pitches are in the same spot Tay's throwing. Maybe it's just a difference in the catcher framing better or something. I don't know. And Britt LeClaire up, struck out her first at-bat. Oh, that's going to be an easy single there. Nice job by Britt. Now breaks up the no-hitter and the perfect game. Goffstown's got something brewing here. Nice spot. Fantastic placement there from Britt, and as soon as she gets a ball on the ground, it's going to be a single. Dana's still up now. Good hard-hitting freshman. Struck out her first at-bat, but looking to change that fate here. Oh, called strike. Unclear why. Did call that a strike. And the 0-1 to Dana. Falls up. Catcher dropped it momentarily, but no advancement there from Brittany. 1-1. Swings through that one. Good secondary from Britt. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Dana still. Swings through that one for strike 3. And Lily Trinka up now. Lily struck out her first at bat as well. And the 0-1, or 0-0, excuse me, popped up in the infield very high, though. A lot of wind. Catcher's under it, and it just drops in foul territory. And then no talking there between those two, and that'll be something the coach will want to discuss because you don't want to give the 4-hitter another opportunity to swing. 0-1 now to Lily, though. Good luck there from the Goffstown side. See if Lily can make them pay. And she does. Drilled on the line. And Brittany holding up at second. Down 4. Makes a lot of sense. Hard hit single there from Lily Trinka. In between the 5-6 hole. And Goffstown's got girls on first and second now with Regan O'Mara coming up. Regan also struck out her first at-bat. Maddie Eaton struck out her first 5 batters she faced. And now the second time through the lineup, Goffstown putting some good swings on balls now. As tends to be the case with good hitting teams, they will adjust. And swings through that one, a little half swing from Regan. 0-1. Regan, a good sophomore. She played a lot last year as a freshman. Swings through that pitch, 0-2. Looks like her back foot isn't getting through, her hip's not rotating through. That's going to make it hard to catch up to a hard fastball. See if she can get that rotation going and put a bat on the ball here, 0-2. Ground that ball into the gap between first and second. Coming home, and Goffstown's got the first run. Nice job there. Regan able to fight that ball off and get a single in between the first and second baseman. And now we've got our first run across, and Lily moved up to third, first to third. And now Taylor Watterson up, seeing if she can help herself here. Girls at first and third now with 2 outs. Taylor grounded out to the pitcher her first at-bat. Swings through that first one, and they just let the runner go. So a little fielder's indifference there. Now we have runners at second and third. And the 0-1, Tay swings through. 0-2 now. And the 0-2. And gets her to swing at that rise ball, and that ends the inning. But Goffstown was able to get one back there. Did get a few singles. So no hitter, perfect game, and shutout all broken up in that inning there for Goffstown. So Goffstown showing a little life there. And stranding a couple girls that inning, but still good good second time through the lineup against a very good pitching Maddie Eaton. Winnacunnet's going to be bringing the 2-3-4 hitters to the plate here. That's Emily Grasifa, Sam Reed, and Zena Wakowitz.
Another friendly reminder there of those that are listening in, Chipotle night, June 5th, 4 to 8 in Bedford.
Yes, please come enjoy some delicious Chipotle and support your Goffstown Grizzly softball team. Greatly appreciate it. We do love some Chipotle. And since most of your kids all eat there regularly anyway, make a special family trip for us on Sunday. Still 6 weeks away, but we'll keep reminding you every game. Emily Grasifa, center fielder today, stepping into the box. She grounded out to shortstop and walked. Popped out of play. And Taylor's ahead 0-1. So at the end of 4, it's Winnacunnet 5, Goffstown 1. Winnacunnet has 3 hits in the game, and they all came last inning. And the 1-1 now to Emily. Drilled up the middle for a single. Good hard hit ball right back up the box. Brings up Sam Reed now to the plate. Playing first base. She's popped out to second and grounded out to third. Well, off the glove, but foul ball. Diving attempt over there at third in foul territory. Nicked off her glove and still foul ball, so strike 1. Popped up in the center. And Ashley might double her up. Oh, the throw was a little offline, but almost had her. If the throw was on target, that was a double play. Runner making a major base running error there, way too far off the bag. But either way, we've got 1 out now in the inning after that fly out to center. Brings up Zena Wakowitz, who walked and doubled and scored twice. Ball's in. Wakowitz walked on 5 pitches her first at bat and then saw a first pitch that she liked and doubled hard into left. Ball still in. 2 balls, no strikes. Hard double hit the base of the fence. The wind is helping us a little bit today. Short porch here in Goffstown all the way around. Swings through that 2-0. Nice pitch by Tay. Two balls, 1 strike now from Watterson. That's a good pitch, but I think he called it a ball?
No.
Nope, 2 balls, 2 strikes. He did call that a strike. Good pitch there. Thought so. 2-2 now. And the 2-2. Ball's in. Full count now to the dangerous Zayna Walkowitz. And walks her again. Second walk of the game there for Walkowitz. Some fitting synergy there. So first and second now with one out. Maddie Eaton, the pitcher, up. She singled hard up the middle her last at bat and popped out her first at bat, to left. Ball one there from Tay. So again, fly out to left and then a hard hit single and scored a run last inning. Well, her pinch runner did. Drilled up the middle again. And Ashley going to a knee instead of coming up firing, unfortunately, and then now we're just throwing this ball around. And unfortunately, Ashley didn't come up firing there. She just wanted to make sure that ball didn't get by her, and that gave enough time for Emily Graceffa to score a run there on that hard hit single up the middle. And then a little bit of an overthrow from Alyssa, who cut that ball off. But luckily, the runner was not able to advance there, though the hitter did actually advance up to second on that throw. So second and third now with one out. And Winnacunnet takes a 5-run lead here in the 5th inning. Alyssa Carter up now, 2 sacrifice bunts, her first 2 at-bats, and does it again here. Oh. And that bat was very much in the way, but I don't think anybody's going to call that. But nobody, that was a true suicide squeeze there, and I don't think Tay knew what to necessarily do there in that situation. And so that's actually, I think that's a fielder's choice. Fielder's choice because we would have had her at first there. And strike one there from Taylor to Kaylee Adams, the left fielder, who has gotten on via error and walked and scored last. 7-1 Winnacunnet now. And strike 2. Tell you what, you had 0-2 now. And the 0-2 here to Kaylee Adams. Ground ball to short. And Lily just taking the out over there. But that does score a run. So down 7 there, or excuse me, 6 there. We don't want to try to cut that runner off at home, I guess. And therefore, we're just taking that out. And the runner moves up. But that 6-3 put out is the second out of the inning. Jacqueline Snow, maybe Jalen Snow up again. I just can't read the letter there. She has hit a home run her last at bat. First pitch swinging, 3-run home run last inning, and popped out to second. And gets hit by a pitch there to bring up the number 9 hitter, who has flown out to right and struck out. And this is Lily Snow stepping up to the plate now.
Next up for the Warriors, right fielder, Lily Snow.
First and third here. And nice snap throw there to third on their call there on the first third situation. But the runner does move up. And that was a ball, I believe. That was a strike. And that ball's up in the air to center, and Ashley's able to corral that one for the third out of the inning. But damage done again here by Winnacunnet, and they score 3 this inning to take an 8-1 lead into the bottom half of the 5th. Goffstown will be bringing up the 7, 8, 9 hitters, Michaela Strickless, Ashley Pernard, and Alyssa Hunt, barring any offensive changes that the coach would like to make. Leading off is Michaela Strickless. Struck out her first at bat. High strike, swings through that one, 0-1. 0-2 to Michaela. Mack is crowding the plate like crazy against a very, very good pitcher. She gets her hands through the zone here. And strike 3 to Michaela. Maybe not the right hitting approach there, but we'll see what happens here. The rest of the Goffstown's lineup. Ashley Bernard up. She popped out a bunt to the pitcher her first at bat. Swings through that one. Strike 1. Fouled off. 0-2. And the 0-2 here to Bernard. Swings through that high pitch, strike 3. Brings up Alyssa Hunt, who struck out looking her first at bat.
Oh.
Oh, nope, sorry.
Nope, we got a
pinch hitter
pinch
here
hitter.
For Alyssa.
Pinch hitter.
We now have a pinch hitter for Goffstown, number 12, Gemma Panarin.
Gemma Panarin hitting for Alyssa Hunt here. Another good-looking freshman hitter. She's played quite a bit so far this season and done very well. Play third, can play first, play the outfield. Good utility player for Coach Trinka. See if she can have a little bit of success here against a very hard-throwing Maddie Eaton. That's ball 1. Good eye there on the changeup. And no immaculate inning for Maddie Eaton. Foul to the right side. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1. Fouled back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Goffstown having a really hard time holding up off of Maddie's rise ball. I think she's got, 11 K so far, and I want to say 9 of them are on the rise. Girls just swinging underneath the ball that's rising up, and it's just really unhittable. That's a single up the middle there for Gemma. Got caught up on the handle, but able to fight that ball off. Nice and strong. Good at bat there by Gemma, and Goffstown's got a base runner here in the bottom half of the 5th. Brings up Noelle Simmons, top of the order here. Noelle's struck out all 3 at bats so far today. Going to change her fate right here with a base runner on first. Popped up and easy pop up there to the third baseman on a bunt attempt for the final out of the inning. And Goffstown with 1 hit that inning, which is good for Goffstown. Nice job by Gemma Panarin. But at the end of 5, coming up 8-1. Winnacunnet will be bringing the top of the order to the plate here. 4th time through the order for Winnacunnet. Put the bat on the ball, and we have walked quite a few girls as well. A couple girls as well. A lot of base runners for Winnacunnet today. Yeah, Gemma Panarin does take first base there, so straight replacement for Alyssa Hunt. And Regan, nice throw from her knees there to on the throw down. And again, top of the order here, that brings up Kate Gagne, who was struck out, flew out to center and flew out to left. Lefty slap hitter. Ball out. And the 1-0 offering. Just missed outside, 2-0. And tries the little slap bunt and fouled off. Two balls, one strike here to Gagne. Ooh. That one got stuck in her hand there. 3 balls, 1 strike. And foul out of play. 3 balls, 2 strikes. To the leadoff, Gagne. And the payoff pitch. Oh, got her to swing at a ball in the dirt. And nice stop there by Regan and threw her right out at first base for the strikeout, first out of the inning. And that was a nice pitch by Tay, lower outer half. And Kate just tried to dig one out of the dirt, unable to do so. That brings up Emily Graceffa, who was grounded out to short, walked, and singled. And takes ball 1. 2 balls. There's a strike. All tie right down the middle. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Emily Graceffa, center fielder today. Balls up, 3 balls, 1 strike. And walked her for the 2nd time today, and she has been on 3 times today now. Brings up their 3 hitters. Sam Reed popped up to second base, grounded out to third base, and flew out to center field. 0 for 3 on the day. And up in the air, that's probably going to stay though. Yep, it does. And Britt Leclerc able to track that one down for the first out of the inning. Fly out to left. So 0 for 4 for Sam today. Brings up Zayna Walkowitz, who has walked twice and doubled. Been on base all 3 times and scored all 3 times. Dangerous 4-hitter. And Tay steps in. First pitch strike. And the 0-1 here. Strike 2. And it's not throw down to first. Nothing there. Oh. Apparently that first pitch was a ball because he just had 1 ball, 1 strike, which is unclear how that is, but 1-1. Popped up. It's going to be out of play. 2nd strike there, the inning, or the bat. Yeah. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Everyone's looking over into the stands over there, but smiling, so hopefully everyone's all right. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Ball's in the dirt, Regan up with it, but that was good. I think she was stealing one way or another there. And now we've got a 2-2 count here. And Emily Graceffa moves into scoring position. And strike 3 there. That's the 3rd out of the inning there, and Goffstown out of trouble there in the 6th. So in the middle of the 6th inning here, still 8-1 Winnacunnet. Goffstown unable to get anything going offensively against a very good Maddie Eaton. She scattered a few hits over the first 5 innings, and Goffstown really just unsure how to approach her with quite a few strikeouts today. Most of them swinging, which is good to see. She's 12 strikeouts through 5. That's impressive work for a high school pitcher. Goffstown's going to be bringing the 2, 3, 4 hitters to the plate here in the 6th. That's Britt LeClaire, Dana Still, and Lily Trinka. Britt with a nice slap bunt single, her last at bat. And nice hard hit single by Lily, her last at bat. So let's see if they can continue that trend here in the 6th inning. Hey, Goffstown looking to take these last 6 outs and make the most of them here. See if we can't get something going here. And they're playing very, very, very in against the lefty slap. Fully swings through that one there. Saying, all right, if you're going to play that close, I'm going to actually swing. And 0-1 here to Britt. Swings through that one again high. Both of those were probably balls. So she must be throwing a very good rise because she has fooled pretty much all of the Goffstown hitters today. Balls it. Good discipline there by Britt to leave that ball up. Very good pitch by Maddie Eaton, though. Saying, all right, I'm just going to keep going up the ladder. But good discipline by Britt. And she goes up the ladder again and gets her that time, strike 3. Gina's still up now. She struck out her first 2 at-bats. Oh, wait, no, sorry. Maybe not. Pinch hitter here.
Pinch hitter for Goffstown, number 16, Sophie Roussel.
Sophie Roussel coming in now for Dana. Sophie, another strong and hard-hitting freshman, swapping out for another strong, hard-hitting freshman. And we'll see if Soph comes in to pitch as well. Swings through that first pitch. And the 0-1. And a ball there. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Sophie Roussel. Goes out there. 2 balls, 1 strike now. Two balls, 1 strike now to freshman Sophie Roussel. Oh, looked like a worse pitch than the one he called a ball earlier, so I don't know. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Evens the count up there. And the 2-2. Swings through that rise ball, and that's strike 3, second out of the inning. A wise ASA coach once told me asked the question to all the girls, how do you hit a rise ball? And the only correct answer is you don't swing at it. And unfortunately, Goffstown has been swinging all day. Popped up in the infield, Lily Trinka, first pitch swing in there. And the shortstop able to corral that one for the 3rd out of the inning. So 3 up, 3 down for Goffstown brings us into the top half of the 7th. And that will bring the 5, 6, 7 hitters to the plate. Maddie Eaton, Halissa Carter, and Keely Adams for Winnacunnet. Dana still is staying out there in right field. So after Sophie came in to hit, they just re-enter her into right and to her same spot.
So you reinserted, she just pinch hit.
Straight pinch hit there. Good to see the quality of softball in New Hampshire has certainly stepped up the last couple of years. It was a little bit of a dying sport in New Hampshire for quite a number of years, but seems to be picking back up, which we love to see. A lot of that probably has to do with some of the Olympics and some other things that USA softball is really working hard on promoting the sport at this level. Love to see that. I love to see some real good softball like we have today. Again, Maddie Eaton coming up to the plate. Looks like maybe it'll be a pinch hitter for her. And it is.
Pinch hitting for Winnacunnet. Number 18, Chloe Cunningham.
Chloe Cunningham pinch hitting for Winnacunnet here, up 7 in the top half of the 7th inning. And Tay still in the circle here, trying to finish up this game. Tay threw pretty well through the first 3 innings, and then kind of put some bats on balls in the 4th and the 5th, having put up 7 of their 8 runs in the 4th and 5th innings on 5 hits. But then Tay is not giving up a hit in the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, or 6th innings. Ball 1 there to Chloe Cunningham. And the 1-0 to Tay. Fouled off. 1-1. One ball, 1 strike offering here from Taylor. Ball down. 2 balls, 1 strike. There's a strike. Evens the count at 2-2. Full count now to pinch hitter Chloe Cunningham. And the payoff pitch from Tay. That's ball 4. And leadoff walk there for Chloe Cunningham brings up Alyssa Carter. 2 sacrifice bunts and then a suicide squeeze that Taylor would have had her out at first, would have had her out at home, just kind of caught between making a decision between throwing her out at first or getting the runner at home. Well, another pinch hitter here. Emily Gupta, I believe, was the pinch hitter here for Winnacunnet. Replacing Alyssa Carter. That's up the middle, and see if we can turn 2. And we do. Double play. Erases that one there. Nice job. A little bit of a pause from Tay, but still a nice turn able to be made there by Lily for the double play. So 1-6-3 double play. Love to see that, and that gets them. To the 3rd batter of the inning here, Kaylee Adams, pinch hitter here, number 6. I apologize, I didn't catch the name. Nice double play there, first of hopefully many this season. Nice bright spot for Goffstown here. Ball 1. And Tay looking to finish up this 7th inning here, see if Goffstown can put a charge into some pitches. Ball's behind her there. 2 balls, no strikes. Goffstown with 3 outs left to try to score 7 or 8 runs here to extend the game. Assuming that we get out of this inning here without any damage. And the 2-0. 3-0, bounce that one in. To the pinch hitting number 6 for Winnacunnet. And strike 1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Let's see if Tay can come all the way back here. Three-one offering. Ooh, got a lucky swing there and a very high ball. Full count now to the pinch hitter here for Winnacunnet. See if Tay can come all the way back from that 3-0 and get her out here. And, well, fly out to left there to end the game, or excuse me, to end the inning for Winnacunnet. 1-2-3 inning for Tay. So again, the line here on Tay is not too terrible, to be quite honest. Her first, second, third, sixth, and seventh innings were very good. No hits, only 1 run given up on an error. Only 1 left on base. In those particular innings, or 2 left on base in those particular innings via walk. But then the 4th and 5th inning, so Winnacunnet really opened it up with a number of hits, 5 hits in those 2 innings, including 1 3-run home run, which really broke the game open in the 4th inning. Scored 7 runs on 5 hits in those 2 innings there, stranded a couple. That brings up Goffstown's last 3 outs here in the bottom half of the 7th, trying to come back from an 8-1 deficit. Regan O'Mara, Taylor Watterson, and Michaela Strickla scheduled to hit here. And Maddie Eaton still in the circle, throwing a gem today. Scattered a number of hits over, well, she was perfect through 3, and then Goffstown able to get a few hits in the 4th inning. A nice bunt single, a nice hard hit single, and then a nice single by Regan O'Mara fighting off a pitch to single into right. Goffstown able to get another hit in the 5th inning, and that's been the entire story for Goffstown. 3 hits, 1 run. Excuse me, 4 hits, 1 run. Struck out 12 times so far. Excuse me, 14 times now through 6. Regan O'Mara up again. She was able to fight off a nice pitch by Maddie. Good piece of hitting by Regan to fight a ball off and get a single up the right side. Up Goffstown's rally. Swings through that first pitch. 0-1. In fact, I think Regan was the beneficiary of that RBI single, actually. Scored Britt Leclerc. And popped into right. Diving and dying ball past the diving right fielder. Off her glove, and that's a double. Stand-up double for Regan. We're gonna give that one a double. Little Texas leaguer to right. Right fielder is incredibly deep, unable to track that ball. Nice diving attempt, but gets by her. So Regan benefits with a nice double, leadoff double for Goffstown, and we're not done. Taylor Watterson up now. Taylor is grounded out to the pitcher and struck out her first 2 at-bats. Swings through that pitch. 0-1 again, swinging at high pitches, Goffstown all day long. So it must be a really nice rise for Maddie. There we go. So he's taking that high pitch this time. Ball 2. Taking that ball low and in. And a lot of life from Goffstown in the dugout here, cheering him out. And the 2-1 here to Taylor. Swings through that one, 2-2. And the 2-2. Went with a changeup, and Taylor able to drill that ball up the middle, and that's going to score Regan from second, and Goffstown with a little life left here. I don't know why she went away from the fastball, but she did, and Taylor made her pay with a nice swing and a nice hard hit single up the middle for Taylor Watterson. We're going to pinch hitter here for Michaela.
Ari?
I think it's Ari Grisone, yep. Another strong, hard-hitting freshman. See if Ari could have a little success here. Goffstown put their second run across. They'll trail in 6 runs. Nobody out here, though, in 7th. Big hack from Ari on a high pitch.
Yeah, Ari came in late to the Alvern game. She came in the last inning and had a good hit up the middle.
Nice hard hit single, pinch hitting in the Alvern game. Yeah. Again, high pitches. These are all balls, but Goffstown just can't seem to hold off on those pitches, so they must be coming out of the hand looking really good. The 0-2 here to Ari. Got her in the inner half and that one right by her. That's a good sequence of pitches. When you get behind against a good pitcher, she can do a lot of different things. That's a good lesson there for Ari in pitch selection. And Ashley Bernard up here. She popped out a bunt to the pitcher and struck out her last at bat. And pops out a bunt again, but out of play this time. Taylor Watterson standing at first after an RBI single. After a leadoff double from Regan O'Mara. And popped up another bunt, but foul again, luckily. So 0-2 now to Ashley. And the 0-2 here to Pinard. Ball up. Good eye by Ashley, not fishing at that very high strike. Very high ball, excuse me. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. 1 out here in the inning. Taylor at first. Goffstown with 1 across so far in the 7th. And swings through that very high pitch for strike 3. And the second out of the inning. Once again, no plate discipline from Goffstown today. Jumbo Panarian, who came in for Alyssa Hunt in the 5th inning and was able to get a nice hard hit single, is up again here. Popped up, and that's right to the catcher who literally didn't have to move, and that ends the game. First pitch swinging there from Gemma, and that's a pop out to end the game here. So Goffstown drops their first of the year, 8-2 here to a very strong Winnacunnet team. Good hitting team, but also very, very good pitching from Maddie Eaton. She had 16 strikeouts in 7 innings of play. Was perfect through 3, and Goffstown only able to scatter a couple of hits here and there. So really credit Maddie Eaton. I think it was really her day today. But also, Winnacunnet did put some charge into some balls. A nice 3-run home run. Was the highlight from them, from their number 8 hitter, Jacqueline Snow, was able to hit that nice home run. So Goffstown will face, I believe, Manchester Central / Memorial, and then also, I think, Exeter this week. Both away. We'll do our best to bring some of those games to you this week. But for Brian, I'm Jim. Thanks again to GTV for allowing us to bring you these games, and thanks very much for watching us. As always, like and follow GTV on all social media, and we'll see you again soon.